Yeah, so that was Hoda Kotb on the Today Show this morning, getting emotional after she finished an interview with Drew Brees, who was just making a $5 million donation to New Orleans, which has become the new hotspot for COVID-19 in the United States. Now, Hoda actually lived in New Orleans for about 10 years, and she was an anchor on a local New Orleans station for about 6 years there. So she has a very special connection to that area. And of course, now she's in New York City, which is a huge epicenter for COVID-19. She lives there. She's still going into the studio every day to the Today Show. Savannah Guthrie is actually hosting from home now as she self-isolates. Yeah, so it just seemed like a moment that really kind of got to Hoda.
I think a lot of things are contagious, including generosity. So our hope is that because, you let us know that you made this big, generous donation, I think other people look and say, hey, maybe I can help out too. Drew, we love you.
Love you too, Hoda.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, a lot more. Sorry.
Hoda. I know, it's a lot.
Sorry.
Hoda, I'm so sorry, hon. Take a moment.
Sorry.
It's a lot. I know where your heart is, my dear. I do. How about I read the teas? You
Yes,
want me
please.
to? Okay. Deep breaths. We have a lot more this morning.
So yeah, Hoda was trending after this, and I was curious to see what the reaction was going to be. Because I don't know if you remember the clip that went viral by Elle Duncan on ESPN when she was talking about Kobe Bryant, and she told the story about how he said to her, he's a girl dad.
When it came to sports, he said that his oldest daughter was an accomplished volleyball player and that the youngest was a toddler, so TBD. But that middle one, he said, that middle one was a monster. She's a beast. She's better than I was at her age. She's got it. That middle one, of course, was Gigi. When I reflect on this tragedy and that half an hour that I spent with Kobe Bryant 2 years ago, I suppose that the only small source of comfort for me is knowing that he died doing what he loved the most, being a dad, being a girl dad.
Some of the reaction to that was that it was unprofessional to show emotions on air. You should just be an anchor and be able to put your emotions to the side, which I thought was a ridiculous response to that, because that was such a great moment, and I loved Elle Duncan telling that story. So yeah, I was curious to see if some people were going to have the reaction to Hoda that she should be more professional on air, not get emotional. But yeah, some of the reaction I saw on Twitter was, may sound weird, but Hoda Kotb crying on the Today Show after interviewing Drew Brees was what I needed this morning. She kept apologizing. She didn't need to. We're all in this, and it's hurting us all. Another person wrote, no apologies needed, Hoda. We're all in this together. We all feel it. We love you. Now, Savannah, her co-host, saw that Hoda was trending and wrote, all the love in the world to you, Hoda. Yeah, and it got me a little bit choked up too. I love that that's the reaction that people are having. It's a genuine moment, and I can't imagine what Hoda's going through. She has 2 young kids at home as well. She's in New York City, still doing her job, still doing an amazing job at it. But yeah, you have to think the emotion and everything going on around you is going to get to you at a certain point. Yes, it's a really genuine and lovely moment from Hoda.